Hello everybody. I am back again to share a happy mail that I received from Angie. I have had this happy mail for several weeks now, and um, this is just the first chance that I've had to be able to come and do a video on it. I've had a lot going on in life, and it has just not allowed me the time to stop and do videos. So I've got two happy mails that I'm excited to share with you. There's this one from my sweet friend Angie, and I have another one from a dear friend, Mao, that will be coming up shortly after this one. I'm going to try and do them both right away, before time gets away from me again. So anyhow, I did want to come and share this with you. It is so special, so sweet. So like I said, Angie sent this to me several weeks back now, and I've already opened it, and I went through my folder, and the journal I have not actually flipped through. She made me a little mini journal, and excuse me, I have already flipped through. Oh, little gnat. I've already flipped through, and it's gorgeous. But I wanted to come and share these projects with you guys so that you can see what Angie's created. I know that she inspires so many of us on here, and so I did want to be sure to come and share these projects with you all. Hopefully everybody is doing well, and in your crafty spots. I have not had time to really craft. I had one project that I was able to do that was it was really just a one spread. It was a challenge that I entered, and I was able to complete that. So that was a lot of fun, and it was some much needed craft therapy, because I gotta tell you folks, I miss crafting so much, and it's getting to the point where it's really starting to wear on me. So I'm definitely going to have to make some changes with my work schedule, just to allow for, everybody needs time to do what they love. We can't always be working, and so I'm really just going to have to take a step back and reassess some things and rearrange stuff in my schedule to allow for that, because I need it, and it's good for my soul, and I just have to do that. So hubby told me that I need to prioritize and learn how to say no to people. So yeah, we're gonna have to reassess my whole work situation. Anyhow, that being said, let's move forward and jump into all of this beautiful goodness that Angie sent. So the first thing I'm going to start with is going to be this gorgeous folder here. This is a ephemera folder that she created for me. So I'm going to just move that aside. That's the little mini journal. So sweet. And these are photos of her newly decorated craft room that I'm going to share with you guys. And oh my gosh, it turned out so pretty. But let's start with this beautiful folder here. So this folder here she created out of a copy of a rag cotton French document that she had, that's dated 1810. And it's so pretty. It's this beautiful light blue. And I don't know if you can see, there's the back side of that. But the penmanship on there is beautiful. You can see the date right up there, 1810, on the top left-hand corner. And then here she's created a pocket out of, it's a glassine bag that she got from the shop, and she's just decorated that bag. She topped it off with some sewing pattern paper. There's one of the 4-inch doilies from the shop. And this is some fabric that she got from an old blouse from the 1800s, a lady's blouse from the 1800s. And she's just got that topped off with that gorgeous image there, some vintage laces. All the laces in here that she's used are vintage. And she's got some cheesecloth, this beautiful wax seal, a feather. And then it looks like a snippet right here of oh no, this is the same thing from the blouse. And then in the pocket, you guys, well, in the bag, she's given me a lot of original ephemera, you guys. So check out this old letter from 1883. And it's so, so fragile. I'm almost afraid to handle it. But isn't that so cool? So that just slips right inside that glassine bag there that she's made a pocket out of. And then behind the bag, she's tucked in a 2-page rag cotton letter dated from 1766. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? So you can see the date right there. But look at how small, how tiny the writing is. So beautiful. And this paper is just, this paper feels amazing. Amazing. So that tucks right behind the glassine bag that she's created a pocket out of. And then she's got the Tim Holtz clip here, and also one of those clips, those metal clips right there as well. Isn't that so beautiful? And then opening up on the inside, she's got some more collaging that she's done. She's created a pocket out of, I don't know if you can see underneath that beautiful vintage lace. She's folded over the folder. And then she's added the vintage lace on top of that. And then she's got this gorgeous collage up here with some more vintage lace, some more of that blouse and a rusty pin from the shop. And inside that little tuck spot, she's got one of the glassine envelopes from the shop that she's filled with some more ephemera. But first off, she's right here to the flap, she's decorated that with some vintage lace and some butterflies that she's stapled on. And then on the front, she's covered it up with some old piano paper. And this piano paper, the piano roll that she got this from, I think was from, I think I have it here. I thought I did. Maybe not. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at my notes. She always sends such detailed notes. I think this one was on a different one that I didn't print up. But anyhow, it was like 1910 or something like that. Super old. And then inside, she's just got some ephemera pieces that she's gifted to me. Super fun stuff, right? Love it. Love, love it. So those just go right back in there. And then here she's got another letter, original letter, that she's gifted to me. And we were laughing because look how they've clipped it. Well, this is, she says this is what they used to use for paper clips back in the day. She says they would just punch a sloppy hole into it and use a shoestring to tie a knot and just group them together. But this letter is dated September of 1834. Isn't that amazing? So much fun. I have no idea what it says. It's in French. But it's so beautiful. I just love the writing. So that slips right inside that pocket there as well. And then we'll put that back in there. And then over here on the opposite side, she's got another pocket that she made out of some music sheet paper. And then inside there, she's got some more originals. So she's got these book pages here. Vintage book pages. And then another letter. This one's dated 1882. It's got one of those old rusted paper clips, and I think this was the original paper clip on this one here. So fabulous. Oh my gosh. And then there's another red cotton document in here. Aren't those awesome? Oh my gosh, you guys. So beautiful. Trying to find a date on this one. I don't know. I'll have to look a little more closely at that for a date, but it is super old. So beautiful. So as you can see, let me take this out again. So that's the this is her French document. Isn't that just so pretty? And then in the little pockets, she's got more goodies. She's got one of the micro mini glassine bags that she's just topped off with some ledger paper and some vintage lace there. And then inside, she's just got some vintage tickets that she shared with me. Super cool. And then some other copies of ephemera that she's included. So neat. And then on that pocket, she's got another little cluster that she's created out of some vintage lace. Oops, put that back in there. Some vintage lace. And then this just touches my heart so much. So this is a piece from a quilt that her grandmother, this was one of her grandmother's original quilts, and she gave me a couple of little snippets. I'm so excited about that. How special is that? So that was her grandmother made that quilt. And then some music note paper and a vintage button hanging. It's all just hanging off of one of the bulb pins from the shop. And then there's the back cover. She's got this gorgeous lace pocket with some more ephemera back there as well. Some sheet music. Let's see what we got here. There's no date on it, but it's old. I can tell you that much. Look at that one. The patina on that is just beautiful. Ah, so much fun. So much fun. And that just slips right in there. So that's that. Look at that edge. Isn't that beautiful? So that is my ephemera folder, you guys. Super awesome. Oh my gosh, we're already at 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside, and then let's get into the journal. So for the journal, she's packaged it up in one of the craft glassine bags from the shop, and she's just wrapped it with this beautiful, I think this is chiffon trim, and this old metal key that she's put on there, iron key. So cool. It's heavy. And then inside she's got a little mini junk journal. This is the first time I've ever seen her make one of the mini junk journals. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So she's got vintage lace here. She's topped it off with this pretty little flower for the closure. And I'm just going to slip that right off so we can flip through it. But look at how pretty. She's got that tatting hanging off the edge here. And this beautiful little gem hanging off the bottom. Isn't that so pretty? So again, she's got some of that, the red cotton document there. And she's just cut it up and did a few layers. I don't know how you could do that, girl. Cut that up like that. Oh my gosh. And then we've got some vintage lace and another old button up there. Look at that. So cool. And then the pocket is topped off with some embroidered, I think this comes off of a table runner, and she's got it on there with just a rusted pin from the shop. And then over here she's got one of the midget glassine bags from the shop that she's topped off with, again, some sewing pattern paper, this beautiful trim, vintage trim. And then she's got, again, here's that little gemstone. And some sari silk, and there's another bulb pin from the shop. And in the glassine bag, she's just got some more original ephemera. And it's a 10-cent stamp. This is from 1906. And then behind the glassine bag, she's got this old vintage book page. And this is red cotton as well. And this is from 1826. And she's just topped it off with some more vintage lace there. Stunning, right? Oh my gosh. Look at that cluster that she's created there. She's got a vintage hanky, it looks like. Some more vintage lace. Some rhinestones. So pretty. I think this is from that woman's blouse again. She's got that beautiful flower. I love the colors in this, Angie. It's so gorgeous. Oh, She's got another glassine envelope in the pocket here from the shop, and she's just filled it with some hearts. Music note and book page hearts. And she's just topped it off with some sari silk. She's got that flower there with some more of the vintage blouse. And then here she's got this little quote. It says, "We didn't realize we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. Winnie the Pooh." And again, she's just topped that off with some vintage lace and some sari silk. And this is one of the glassine bags from the shop that she's just flipped over. She's just folded it in half inside the signature. And in there, she's got, again, some more original ephemera. These papers feel like they're so thin. It's almost like tissue, like gift wrap tissue. And here for the page, she's used another original. One of the French lace doilies from the shop. Here she's got another little pocket that she's created out of some antique lace. Isn't that beautiful? And inside there she's just tucked away some tickets and that pretty photo of that woman there. Isn't that neat? It's just one of the little floating pockets, and she's just got it held on to this sheet music with this metal Tim Holtz clip there. And then she's got that beautiful cluster down at the bottom. This she's created again out of her, a snippet from her grandma's quilt. I love it. Vintage buttons, some more lace. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. And it's just all held on with one of the bulb pins from the shop again. She's got lots of shop items in here. Over here she's got some more vintage laces. And then inside the pocket she's just got that beautiful card there with that paper clip that's topped off with some more lace. And then on this side it's another original from 1884. Super fun. So I've had a lot of ladies ask me if I write in the journals Angie sends me. Absolutely not. I couldn't dare. They just sit on my Angie cabinet. There's another copy from 1880 that she's printed out on, I believe that's just tracing paper. And then another little piece of ephemera there. And then over here, look at that. God, this is beautiful. She's just got one of the little mini windowed envelopes from the shop. And she's just stamped that up. She's put some washi tape down here. And sewn that lace to the top. Well, it's actually along the side. Afraid to, I don't want to tear that paper. So she's just stitched it up there. And then inside the envelope, she's just got that card that peeks through the window. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that back on there. Maybe. I don't want to tear the page. Let's see if I can. All right, try this again. I'm having technical difficulties, you guys. I really just, her stuff is so amazing. I don't want to ruin anything. Okay, there we go. So cool, huh? Look at that card. So beautiful. I love the lavender colors here. It's another book page with one of the vintage flashcards from the shop, the vocabulary cards, and it says otro, which is another in Spanish. So another journal from Angie. She's got that beautiful tatting vintage button and some thread and lace. And then on the back, she's got this little fold out here. Again, with another vintage vocabulary flashcard. Today is my new most favorite day, Winnie the Pooh. And then just some ephemera back there. But isn't that so pretty? She's made a little flip out of a vintage ledger piece. And then here's another micro mini glassine bag from the shop that she's topped off with some linen. And another vintage button and lace. And then in the pocket, she's got this gorgeous tag that she's put some vintage linens. It looks like a corner of a hanky. And that rusted pin and that tool. Isn't that so beautiful? And then she's got, oh look, she's got this pretty little charm on there. Oops, I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. It's got the little design on the back. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. And then there's that here, another little tuck spot. And then on the back cover, she's got one of the larger glassine envelopes from the shop, and she's just created a little pocket here with some vintage lace. And inside the pocket, she's got one of the vintage playing cards from the shop, and she's just backed it with some music paper. And there's vintage button and lace down here. She's just stitched that on. And some more of these beautiful journaling cards. So pretty. So that's inside the pocket that she's created. And then inside the envelope, oh, look at that cluster that she's put on the envelope flap. The tatting, some lace, and some sari silk that she's just stitched on. And inside the envelope, again, some more original ephemera, or paper, excuse me. This is some of that rag cotton paper that she got off her documents. And she's stamped it. Super pretty. And that's the journal, you guys. Isn't that amazing? So much fun in such a little journal. And then look, she's got this beautiful amethyst jewel piece here that she got off of a vintage piece of jewelry. Isn't that stunning? Amazing. And then the back. So there's that. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I just love it, girl. Love, love it, Angie. So that goes back on there like this. And then we just pull that top there. And there we go. There's Angie's mini journal. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Ah, I just love it. So that's that. And then, so let's go in and go through the photos of Angie's craft room. So she put them in a bag, one of the craft bags from the shop, and she's just got this little snippet here, and it says, "Remember, you are the one who can fill the whole world with sunshine, Snow White." And then she's got this beautiful image of this little girl. And then she topped off the bag with one of the rose embossed doilies from the shop. So this is her beautiful craft room, you guys. Look at this. She's got some new decor, so she just redecorated. Isn't that so pretty? Look at all those vintage beauties. These are all her baby girl's dresses over here. I fell in love with the dresser in this picture. Look at that. Isn't that so beautiful? Sorry for the glare. Here's a little bit of a close-up of all her little girls' dresses. How fun is that? So pretty. I like how she's got all the photos across the top up there. Isn't that neat? It's absolutely beautiful, Angie. I love it. And then she got this child's cupboard. Look at that. How sweet is that? So pretty. And this is on top of the cupboard. And inside the cupboard, so these are the first two, whoops, I'm sorry guys, the two top shelves on the cupboard. So much fun. Look at her button collection. And then we got all the button cards over here. Her bling, some pink lace. So beautiful. And then these are the bottom, inside the bottom cupboard, the bottom doors. She's got all her pom-pom trims, old spools, her doilies, some more bling brooch pieces, some receipts, her strung pearls. Just beautiful. Oh, goodness. And that is it, you guys. That is my happy mail from my dear friend Angie. Oh, gosh. I've had a rough month, maybe 2 months now. So I tell you what, my crafty friends sure do know how to cheer me up, because this couldn't have come at a better time, let me tell you. It made me so happy. And I'm so blessed to have Angie in my life. You guys know that she's my scrappy bestie. And she just has been a blessing to me. And Angie, thank you so much for everything that you do for me, for just being there to listen to me, and just for everything you do. You're amazing, amazing, amazing girlfriend, and I love you to pieces. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming to visit and take a look at Angie's fabulous creations again. And be sure to tell her what you guys think down in the bottom. She loves reading your comments, and you guys are all so sweet and so uplifting with your kind words. So be sure you let her know what you think of her creations down below in the comment section. And I will be sure to leave a link to the shop in case you guys want to pick up some of the supplies that Angie's used in these projects here. I do want to tell you once again not to worry about the mounting shipping fees as you're adding things to your cart. I always, always, always refund the shipping overages to you guys. I have to combine shipping manually because Etsy's never been able to get it right. So I go in and I refund the overages. So don't worry about the excessive shipping fees. I always take care of that. That's not something you have to worry about, okay? If y'all have any questions, you can leave them down below, and I will try my very, very best to address those. And aside from that, everybody have a fabulous night, and hopefully I will be back again very shortly with a second Happy Mail share that I am so, so excited to go through. Again, I've had that one for several weeks, and that one I have not opened because she had everything wrapped up, and I wanted to go through that with you guys on camera. So I'm hoping to be able to do that tonight as well. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. To all the daddies out there, happy Father's Day. Mamas, I hope you're taking good care of the papas. Okay, we'll talk to you all soon. Bye.